a group of individuals on the field that conducted themselves and carried themselves with class. We're not always right on some of our decisions that we make or some of the people that we bring in, but for the most part, I'm proud of what's transpired over the last 3 years. This is a growing place. This ballpark, I know in 1 to 2 to 3 years it's going to have 5,000 people. We're going to have an average of 5,000 people coming to this ballpark. It's a cozy ballpark. It's out in the country. I mean, we come home from our road trips at 2 o'clock in the morning. There's deer feeding out here. It's great, and it's been my home for 3 years, and I absolutely love it here. And I can't say enough to each one of you for the way you've treated me, for the way you've considered me one of your own. I know we were talking the other day, and it's just like, you know, I hadn't been to Alabama in a long time, but this is just like Alabama to me. And that's the kind of people you are. You're caring people. That being said, I'm going to be moving to Lancaster, and I'm going to take the manager position in Lancaster. It's an opportunity for me. It's a good opportunity for me and my family. I need to learn more about this business in the baseball, because I got maybe 2 more years on the field, and it's time for me to move on. And this is an opportunity for my family and I. It's a decision that we made together, and we're going to go over there and try to produce the same thing that we've done here. And I'm thankful to John and Peter for considering me for that position. And you know, and for the things that we've been saying, it's just really tough for me, only because I live it here so much. With the front office, with all my coming in and asking for things, Courtney, taking care of the host families every time we get a new player, and Tricia for me calling and you having to run around and find somebody for me. Cherie for all the stuff that we throw at you all the time, and everybody in that front office, and I don't mean to leave any of you out, it's been a pleasure. Your friends, your family, and you always will be that way. Darren, everything Centerplate does here, the things you've done for us in our baseball camps, you know, it's just very much appreciated from me, and I appreciate that. Booster Club, you are the best. And I spent 6 years at Nashville, and I thought we had a good booster club there. And most organizations have booster club, but this booster club here in Southern Maryland is without a doubt the best booster club I've ever been around. The things that you do for the players, the things that you do for the fans, the things that you do for everybody involved, and I can't thank you enough for that. You've been a very, very important part of my time here, and I know in the future it's going to be very much appreciated by the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Season ticket holders, I don't think that from day one when we came here, that opening night, what was it? You remember? Over 8,000 people? Something like that? That's outstanding. And the fact that it's growing and it's going to continue to grow is a testament to the fact that you stick with us. You believe in what this organization and this team is doing. And thank you so much for your support in the 3 years that I've been here. And hopefully, from the bottom of my heart, I know that's going to continue to grow. A few more things here. And then I got to get to the real gist of everything. Many of you here are host families, and your season ticket holders, and your booster club members. Let me tell you something. It's very difficult with in independent baseball, or even in affiliate baseball in the minor leagues, to have the number of host families. We have a host family for every player. But that's pretty much unheard of. I mean, when these young men come in and we're trying to find them places to stay, and you know, they have the opportunity to be adopted by a family that takes care of them, and that it doesn't cost them anything to live, because they surely don't make any money playing in this league. It's a very special thing, and those of you that are host families here, thank you so much. You just don't realize how important it is to every organization, and I've never been with an organization to have a host family for every player, and some waiting. It's a big thing when you're putting a team together, that you can go out and offer a guy a contract and say, we do host families. And I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. You know, it's a lot of times that I don't want to say, I don't want, well, I'll finish it this way. In 2008, I was looking at the transactions and I saw a gentleman's name named Patrick Osborn, infielder that was released by the Houston Astros, and he'd been with the Cleveland Indians organization. Saw he was from Bakersfield, California, looked his numbers up, and they were very, very good. And picked up the phone and I called him. He did his homework on me and saw that I was living in Bakersfield too. He called me back and said, if you got a spot for me, I want to come play third base for you. Best move I ever made. Best move I ever made. Number one, he was the best third baseman in the league. Had an outstanding year in 08. Played all of 09 with a herniated disc. And many of you watched that day in and day out. Ended up hitting almost 300 for us last year. A stellar, solid player at third base. But let me tell you something. I know this for a fact. He will be a manager in the big leagues one day. He will be a manager in the big leagues. I've been doing this a long time, people. And I've had a chance to play for some great managers. I've had a chance to manage some young men that are all managing and coaching. And this young man is going to be a manager in the big leagues one day. And it was my pick. And John and Peter let me do that. And thank you for that, John. This is the man that I felt and believed is going to come in here and take this team and take this team to a championship. That's what I believe. You know, and it's not, let me tell you something. Managing, you can set up the stands and you can watch a game and you can think you can manage a baseball game and you think that you can make all the right moves. Yeah, that's being an armchair quarterback, whatever you want to call it. That's okay, I do the same thing at home. But until you've been there and done that, it's not that easy. And it's going to be, let me tell you something. If you want to call it new blood, because I'm old blood. If you want to call it new blood, it is. But let me tell you something. It's good blood. It's real good blood. And, you know, I'm going to miss y'all a lot, very much. Listen, 2011 manager of the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs, Patrick Osborn. Hey.
I got it. I guess I'll keep my number. I'll leave it unbuttoned. Excuse my voice, I got a cold coming on, so I'm a little stuffy. That's tough to follow, which is, it means a lot around here, and it means a lot to me. I'm going to keep it short. Obviously, I want to thank Open Day partners, Butch, Chris Allen, for giving me this opportunity. About a year and a half ago, probably halfway through the 2009 season, we were playing in York. Edge was still with us. But I get a knock on my door. It's probably midnight after a game, just relaxing. Go to the door, it's Butch. And he comes in and he asks me, he says, what do you want to do when you're done playing? And I've been thinking about it for years just because I knew my career as a player was coming to an end. And I told him, Butch, I want to manage. That's what I want to do. I've thought about it for years. And, at some point I want to manage in the big leagues. And Butch looks at me and he says, you know what, Etch and I just got done talking and we feel the same way. But if you would have told me that a year and a half later that I'd be the manager of the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs, I would have looked at him like he was from Mars. You know, this is unreal. I'm very fortunate. I'm very blessed. Very humble. There's a ton of emotions going through my mind. It's going to be tough to follow in Butch's footsteps, but you know, the type of person I am, the type of competitor I am, I'm ready to beat that challenge. I have a passion for this game that is hard to find, I think. Since I was 4 or 5 years old, this is what I want to do. It's been a great run as a player. I've had a great 9.5 years playing in minor league baseball. I've met tremendous people. I've made a ton of friends, a ton of connections, but I'm ready to start this new chapter in my life. It's going to be fun. You know, I feel like I'm ready for it. And again, the one thing when I decided to be a manager, or decided that that's what I wanted to do, at some point down the line, I hope I can make an impact on a young man's life like Butch has made on mine. And that's I think ultimately that's why you get into something like this, is to impact someone's life. So I want to say thanks, and sorry for the emotion, but it's a great time in my life, and I'm ready to meet it head on. Thank you.
One final thing. First of all, congratulations to both of you. Great job, Butch.